What's up, YouTubers? This is Team Cool One. I'm giving you guys a deck profile of Hieratic Chaos. I got the idea from Ignoble Knight of YouTube, and I liked the concept that he was going for, and I've just been testing it for the past 3 days because I love playing Hieratics, and I really want to test Dark Matter since it came out to TCG but the rulers got hit. Since the Chaos version is viable, I was trying to make the deck as fast as possible to hit Dark Matter, and you can OTK your opponent as much as you can. And you can see on the bottom here, all these been with testing with the deck, and I'll explain why I was using them. And let's get started off. Well, the vanillas that you run in the deck is 4 of them. Triumphant Dragon, he's a dark, and plus Raven could hit it. 3 Hieratic Seal, Sun Dragon Overlord. The purpose of this is just to search out, trade it in. I have 2 ways of searching out these things and trade it in, since the Dragon Ruler Bell ran draw cards. Why not do the same thing with this deck and speed it up? Because you have to get the Chaos monsters to get those monsters to special summon and hit the field, and just overflow your field and just to OTK them. But the problem is with this deck is the floodgates, and those floodgates are annoying. I lost to Volcanics because Scattershot will interrupt this play, and anything else can interrupt your play. Probably saw the warning. Boundless, if you do the right play, because there's 2 plays you can do this to avoid Boundless, avoid Vanities, avoid a whole bunch of other cards. And I just want to rebirth of the deck. Let's keep on moving on. 3 Sun Gods. You can see why. Red Eyes, BLS, 2 Light Pulsars, triple Sue, triple Tefnuit, double Dark Flare, 1 Vice Dragon. I tried 2. I didn't like it. Got Cloggy. He's good because also you could wing beat it back to your hand and destroy everything, and he could be the Scarfaller for Light Pulsar. Triple Tefnuit. And he's one of my lesser favorite Hieratics, but you have to run all the Hieratics just the purpose to hit Dark Matter. Triple Essa is the best one. He sets you up for your plays most of the time. Also, another card to avoid Boundless, avoid things like that. 1 Wyvern. I decided to run 1 because he's gonna tend to be drawn into my hand, or I draw the Red Eyes. But in worst case scenario, I could use Pulsar, discard him, and Vice Dragon. Add drop Pulsar, and so forth. The spells, there's 16 spells. 1 Regeki, triple Seal, double Wing Beat, triple Trade In, triple Upstart, 2 Summoner's Arc, and 2 Infernal Reckless. The only reason I run the Infernal Reckless is because most of the time my opponent will have 1 monster on field. Like Necros, if they don't hit the Djinn Lock, the Djinn Lock won't survive the turn. And also, I was want to make this deck a lot faster, a lot of times to hit my Dark Matter. The extra 2 Dark Matter, 1 number 62 Galaxy Prime Photon Dragon, 1 107 Galaxy Ice Tachyon Dragon, 1 Hieratic Sun God Overlord Halopolis, 1 Thunderhead Dragon. Same purpose with Extinction Knight, but it's just to wreck your opponent's field. Because if you can't handle that field, at least he will be the support for it, and you go banish him there and go off again. This is just one of my favorite cards. Back in the day, they used to run a little CG. Coach King. Just the purpose, if they make me go first, at least in turn 1 I could drop him and add and inflict at least, was it 24? Yeah, 24 in that turn. So I'd rather do something like that. But he's just a rare occasion that will happen. I still haven't done it. I just haven't done it just in a rare occasion. Double Fell Grant for those Necros Valkyries. Valkyries is a pain in the ass. I hate him because he has stopped my plays so many times to ulticate my opponent. This is just a I didn't know what other good level 8s to run, so I decided to run Give Me Puppet of Giant Grinder. Double Gaia. This is just if you go into the 5s, he's another out, and plus also to complete the OTK. M7. If you want to recycle your red eyes, you could bounce it back or bounce back the same galaxy eyes. Special summon red eyes again, bring back that Photon, Prime or 107. Overlay again and remove 3 more. You could basically banish 9 in 1 turn. Pleiades, I just like running them in Hieratics, just the purpose that I could bounce a card and I could bounce my own card back. So same thing with M7, bounce it back red eyes, bounce it back Galaxy Photon, etc. Vocosaurus, if you don't have the damage done, at least he's another answer to your opponent. At times you are going to drop your whole hand because this deck is an aggressive deck and it could OTK. And I know a lot of people gave up on the deck just because their rulers got hit. There's still Chaos Dragons. Chaos Dragons is another access to your graveyard. And I have 3 duels with them. I'm probably going to show it on probably later today. And it's really like fun deck. Just those floodgates are annoying. It's normal for special summon decks. Floodgates are gonna be a pain in the ass no matter what. But these are cards that you could play if you guys want to. Like the Vice Dragon Double Card D. The only reason I tried the Card D because if I went first and I don't have a setup, at least I'm screwed. The Card D gives you the setup. At least it gives you that draw power. You could go off the very next turn. If you have the wing beat your opponent and just OTK them after that. Allure, another draw card. I was trying it. I didn't like it to the point that if I draw into a Hieratic and have Allure, and there's times I tried it and I risked it and lost my other 2 Hieratics, including the one in my hand. So that's minus like 4. So I didn't want to do that. The wing beat, the third one you guys could put on a side deck. Same thing with Vice Dragon because you're gonna deal with floodgates, and those floodgates are gonna hurt. Hyraxio's Supremacy. I saw someone in the end testing it. I think his name is 93, NY3, and I like the idea. Purpose just to special summon and special, but at the same time, I was trying with Infernal Reckless. It's 2 cards that you're rarely gonna hit at the same time. If you don't hit it, you're gonna lose. And I want this deck to go fast as possible. That's why I'm running the Summoner's Arc. And the only reason I got the idea of Summoner's Arc is because of Quillforts. Quillforts, they need to get their Searcher. They need to get their things. I thought of the same logic, and the same logic lets me basically cycle out my level 8s and trade them in, draw, etc. Soul Charge, it's good and bad. It's good just because you could spam your 8s but it's bad because you don't attack that turn, and this deck has to do something that same turn. If you don't do something that same turn, you will lose. As much as I love this deck, but there's times you have to risk what you have to do, think carefully what you're doing. Double MST, floodgate answers, but I don't have enough space and I don't want to go over 40. I have to try that before. It was horrible. Infernal Reckless, I just took out one and one Viceroy because I wanted to play 40 and it worked out finally. Pokemon, just for the Gen Lock, but I will have it on the side. Double Lance for the Boundless, Tarentulas, etc. And Silver Cry, if you guys want to try and attempt to use the Infernal Reckless that turn, and while your opponent has Exceed or Moxic, they cannot special summon, bring it out. But that's like the only reason why I was trying this. But overall, I have fun with it, and you could wreck face with it. Even though I haven't tried it in rank when it wasn't as full potential. I did lose to Volcanics, which I don't discourage that deck that much. That deck, literally the guy drew into Scatter Shots twice. Like he returned it back, then draw again, and I got wrecked after that. And I was gonna pop his face on, tap his advantages, get my level 8, then go off from there, but he had every answer. That will tend to happen. But overall, don't give up on this deck, guys, yet. This deck is still fun and still able to do stuff. If you do it right, it will happen. Alright, Yugi Tubers. This is Team Cool 1. Later.